ComedyFest.
My grandparents raised me in the 70s and the 80s, and we grew up with a clothesline on a dirt road. So my job as a young black boy was to go out onto the road with the garden hose and water down the dirt road so dirt wouldn't get on the clothes on the line. And one day a lady drove by and rolled down the window and she said, "Oh my love, flowers will never grow there."
I do love touring our country, man. Canada's such a great country. I've noticed one thing, coast to coast, universally, that we all love is mostly just getting drunk and looking at water. Canada. Thank you. Yeah. I'm happy you guys agree with me. Sometimes people challenge me on that. They'll, well, come on, bud, come on. Okay. Nah, Canada is hockey. I'm like, that's just another form of getting drunk and looking at water. We're on the same team here, man.
And they got the self-checkout in there, too. And you know, everybody checking themselves out now. That's just, yeah, we all little cashiers now, you know. Yeah, I don't even know when we became cashiers, but, yeah, I ain't been to orientation or nothing, but, yeah, but they hired all of us at one time, you know. It was, and I remember I first started, the lady just called me over and she said, "Sir, there's no waiting over here." And I followed her over to the register and she just walked the hell away. And I said, "What?" I said, "Where you going? Where you going?" And she said, "You can check yourself out now." I said, "But I don't work here. I don't work here. I shouldn't have to do that." But she felt like I was ready, you know. That day, no training whatsoever. So I said, "What the hell? Turn on my light." You know, I guess I'm open because I know you gotta have your light on. I know that. That's.
I did marry a Jewish woman, which, the silence, that's how our families reacted. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. No, too late. No thanks. I don't want it. Our families are devastated. Like, one side of the family is racist, the other homophobic. It's, I'm just kidding. They're both racist and homophobic. It's insane. My parents especially really wanted me to marry within my culture and probably the opposite sex. But I'm against same-race marriages. I am. If you don't want to have children, marry your cousin. I don't care. But if you want to have kids, you have to branch out. Like white people, you know you shouldn't have kids anymore. You know this. Because you want to avoid things like asthma and allergies. Things ethnic people don't believe in. You know what I mean? But if you're ethnic, you should mix with white to give your children hope. That's what white it out is what I say. White it out. This is my theory now that I'm married. Think of it this way. The more disappointed your parents are in your partner's ethnic background, the better looking your kids will be. That's for sure. And I did my part, right? I did my part. I'm Palestinian Muslim. My wife is Jewish. If we decide to have children, our sperm donor is Catholic. So if we have a baby, it's going to be the Messiah, for sure. You're welcome, everybody. And he'll look like Jesus. The real one, not the white one, obviously. So.
You can tell a lot about a lady by the pets she has. Ma'am, you have any pets? What do you have? You got any pets? Got like a Labradoodle or a Shih Tzu Poodle or a Poodle Doodle or like a half ferret, half cricket or a wild dingo or Wolverine or a venomous duck or a frog with no head lives off photosynthesis or a yak or an emu. You got a wombat. Got any pets? What do you got?
2 dogs.
You got what?
2 dogs.
Dogs. I got nothing for that. You ever walked into someone's house and got a crazy old evil cat that should have died 400 years ago? It's still alive. You can hear it walking around behind the curtain. Then you see it's got an eye patch. It's had ball socket hip surgery. It's got an IV and a walker tattoo from Nam. It smokes. It got syphilis 4000. Can I pet it? Don't even look at it. It'll kill you.
I have this one friend who she's trying to get pregnant, and I feel really bad saying this, but I don't think she's ready to be a mom. Because this is somebody who very recently shit her pants, okay? And I don't want you to feel bad if you've ever shit your pants, you know, like it happens, but it happened to her when she was at home. That's crazy. To be lying on your own couch and be like, let's see what happens, like that. She told me not to tell anyone. I can't help myself. So, I don't know. I had told my husband before we got married, I was like, I don't want to even entertain the idea of having kids together unless we're engaged, which I know is like pretty traditional for a girl who owns a butt plug, but that is how I feel. I do own a butt plug, that's true. And I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of the fact that I own a butt plug. Yes, thank you. You should not applaud. I'm not ashamed of that. I am ashamed of the fact that I've never used it. I'm somebody who's kinky in theory. Do you know what I mean? Like, whenever I've dated someone, I'm like, you're the luckiest man alive, because I'll do anything. Until I have to do it. And then I'm suddenly very busy, you know? I'm like inventing hobbies to get out of the house away from this butt plug. Like, I don't even do stand-up comedy. Do you understand? I was like, I have to go to Halifax. Okay, bye, you know? But I have this butt plug, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with it because it's just sitting in my house. I'm an environmentalist, so I won't throw it out, you know? And then I was like, what am I gonna do with it? And then the other day I was like, oh, I'm gonna give it to my friend who keeps shitting her pants. That is how you recycle.
But yeah, man, I checked myself out, you know, and I had to learn little stuff on the register because they don't train you. So I had to, you know, learn to work with my little co-worker, and that's the cash register lady, you know. I call her Siri cousin because she talks back to me, you know, and I put my little membership card in. She say, welcome, valued customer. And I tell her, I say, I'm not a customer, I work here, you know, so I work here, you know. I work here. I say, I'm just waiting on my name tag. That's all. I work here. It's official when I get my name tag. But, you know, I get my little station together, start scanning my items. Doop, put it in the bag. Doop, put it in. Doop. I say, man, I'm a good-ass cashier. Doop. Doop. Natural. I'm a natural. Doop. And then she started talking to me. Doop, please remove the last item. I said, I don't know what the hell the last item was. I didn't know it was gonna be no pop quiz. But I know she ain't gonna let me clock out, you know, till I figure out. I got to figure out this last item, and I started digging stuff out the bag. Doop, doop. She tell me an unexpected item in the bagging area. And I said, no, I expected all this right here. I don't know who told you that. That's mine, I wanted that. I said, dude, please see customer service. I said, well, hell, I am customer service.
I was very, very hell-bent on meeting someone just as competitive as me, right? I wanted to meet someone into sports, someone active, right? Because I'll turn anything into a competition. Like, to put it into perspective, I show up to a water park in a sports bra because I'm there to win. Which I gotta switch to a one-piece because it's becoming problematic. I was on the racetrack slide. Every water park has this slide, right? With the crazy carpets, you're against like 5 people. I'm looking at the girls next to me like, oh my God, you're going down. I'm in like an Olympic sprinter's position, ready to go, right? Meanwhile, they're like 8 years old. I launched myself so hard off the back of that slide. Like the first hump, I got some speed. Second hump, I picked up air. Hit the water so hard, I was concerned about my top, reached for that. Meanwhile, my bottoms are at my ankles. So then I catch them like this. So now not only am I bare ass, I am spread eagle. For the entire lineup to see. I come to a screeching halt, right? And before I can really flip over, some guy's walking at the bottom. He's waiting for a crazy carpet. He looks at me, he's like, nice. Which I suppose is better than gross. My husband and I have been together ever since.
Being married's good though, because you get food and stuff. Snacks will show up. That's awesome. You know, she'll bring me a snack. I'm like, I got a snack. Pizza is the best all-time married food, right? The minute you realize you're gonna order a pizza, that is better than any spontaneous sex you will have with your spouse. Just the way it unfolds, isn't it? What do you want to eat tonight? I don't know. What do you want to have to eat tonight? Girl that knows what those knobs do on that square hot thing over there. There's really not much to eat here in the house. Really? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Want to get a pizza? You complete me. First thing I do after we order the pizza, I take off all my clothes. That way I don't have to answer the door when the pizza guy shows up. Then I sit and I wait for my pizza. Do you ever notice from the time you hang up the phone until the time the pizza guy shows up, the only conversation you have is, where in the hell is our pizza? I called this guy 9 minutes ago. How bad is that? People starving to death all around the world. People in little villages that wait 9 months for a bag of flour to fall out of a helicopter. I'm sitting on the couch scratching my crotch going, you know what? This is bullshit.
My oldest son used to identify as not just black, like raging black. You should have seen all of his social media. It's like a really, really dark dude. I'm like, hey man, when did you become an African refugee? He was like, I identify as black, Dad. Then I show a video of him dancing to remind him that he's mixed. You see how you're missing the beats right there? Your mom's a redhead. Lighten up the photo. My son is 6'7", does not play basketball. Yeah. It's the most passive-aggressive way of saying, I don't love my father. Right? What are we doing? My heart's not in it, Dad. Like, I don't care. Like, that's not why I had you. Get out there and chase my dreams. He just walks around the house slamming stuff. There's nothing to eat in this house. He said that as he had a whole frozen pizza in the oven. I was like, dude, you got a pizza in the oven. I eat the pizza because I'm trying to figure out what to eat. I think it's time for one of us to move out.
I want to leave you on a positive note because you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. You have nothing. Like, you're older than me, right, sir? How many inflationary periods have you lived? We're on it. We just keep cycling through the same things over and over and over, right? How many inflationary periods have you been through? Plenty, right? How many gas crises? I live up in a hill. You think this is the first time I've had to put my car in neutral and roll down the hill? Young people worry about, oh, robots are gonna take over the world. Robots, right? Robots are gonna take over the world. Do you know, how old are you? 16. Listen, Do you know the history? We kicked the shit out of the robots in Y2K, okay? They thought they were gonna take over because we didn't put in the full date. We shut them down. We stayed up New Year's Eve waiting for planes to fall out of the sky. None of it happened. Look at robots now. They're vacuum cleaners. They're vacuum cleaners. I have one in my house that looks like a big hockey puck. I watch this thing all day, goes off the same wall over and over. I go, look at this. This is gonna take over the world. We're in a lot of trouble. Robots are not gonna take over the world. Not gonna happen in my lifetime, not gonna happen in your lifetime. People, how do you know? How do you know? I'll tell you how I know. Because every time I have to fill out a form online, I have to check. I am not a robot. If these robots can't figure out which picture is a fire hydrant, I think we're fine for a long time. Hey, thank you so much, Halifax. Thank you so much.
Bye.